Welcome back, everybody, to Heroes of Absalom, where we, Three Kobolds Gaming, play Paizo's Pathfinder 2nd Edition. How's everybody doing tonight? As we return to our regularly scheduled programming.
I'm so
I
psyched.
guess I'll give up the GM chair. I guess I'll do that, Will.
I can only stay away so long. It calls to me in the night.
Here at Three Kobolds Gaming, we believe in... I think it's going to be an exciting return because we have some real loose ends to tie up here. There's a lot to cover in this area of the story that we're in. I think there's so much kind of ahead of us as well as behind us. It's exciting.
Things to cover, though. Ben, could you tell us a little bit about your background right now? What's going on with that?
What's going on with the background?
We have a very important announcement for everyone watching. Yesterday, so not today, yesterday, January 15th, was our favorite GM's birthday. So no, not me, actually. Will. Will, it was his birthday yesterday, so join me in wishing our dear friend William Toll a happy belated birthday.
Woo!
Bernie, let's all sing it together via
Please,
Zoom.
please
'cause
don't.
I think
This
that'll
is
be a
going to be
great
good.
idea.
Very slowly.
No.
Three of you did a cappella in college, and I still don't want this.
There's no way we pull this off. There's no way.
Ah, yes, Zoom, famous
We'll
for
fix it in
its
post, right?
no delay audio.
Yeah, perfectly crisp audio, all in sync. Happy birthday, Will.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate
Happy
that.
birthday.
Well,
birthday!
as a little birthday present to myself, I figured we might as well just play role-playing games, because who doesn't
Why
like
not?
that?
Why not?
We're here
I love that present.
on the stream, and we've like Jack said, we've got a lot to cover, so I think we're just gonna jump in, just get right
Get
in there.
Get in there.
As a little refresher, okay? You guys have been battling it out, duking it out, engaged in fisticuffs with the Copper Hand for quite some time now. Like out of game, it's been like what, like 3 months?
Like 12 weeks. Like so long.
But in game, it's just been a really long day. You guys stopped
The longest.
stopped a bank heist this morning. In the
This morning / 4 months ago, you know.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, same.
And from that bank heist, you learned the location of the Copperhand's hideout, where you go almost immediately because you hear that the Copperhand had lookouts posted to, look out for whatever was going on with the bank heist. And obviously, you all left before the Copperhand left the bank, so something went wrong. So you assume that they are aware of the fact that the bank heist did not go as planned, and made all haste towards the hideouts. Along the way, you picked up the help of the lockpick that they had hired, a woman by the
Jimmy?
name of Colo Harvin, though that would have been a good name for a
Polo. That's right.
for a thief who picks locks.
Jimmy?
Jimmy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Next time I'm playing a rogue named Jimmy, guys.
Fair enough.
New backup character.
And she makes you aware of the fact that there is essentially a hostage being kept by the Copperhand, a man by the name of Gribbs, who is an exceptionally talented clockwork engineer. The person who made the little clockwork drill hound that almost bored into most of you. And who you all find on the second floor. After battling more Copperhand thugs. But those guys are a dime a dozen at this point. You guys have no trouble with that. He makes you aware of the fact that, he's not with the Copperhand. They're kind of keeping him here against his will, forcing him to build stuff and do weird experiments on oozes. The oozes that you all decide to, you attempted to get around them in order to get to Gribbs' chest that had some nice magical items in it. But, unfortunately, the lizard was not as stealthy as he needed to be, and battle with two Vaultbreaker oozes ensued, and those things are difficult to deal with.
Nasty.
Those things are.
Yeah, they were serious.
Those things were not messing around, but you are able to, through a series of good rolls and good tactics, pull Kashak out as he's carrying the chest, pull Kashak out of the inside of one of these oozes. He scurries away. Oski almost gets engulfed himself before ditching out with Bastor shutting the door behind him. And we go back now to the map. Give you a little setup here. So this is the room. The infamous room.
The room where it happened.
Exactly. Bastro, having just closed the door. You all are sitting there, pins and needles. What's gonna happen? 5 seconds. 10 seconds. You don't hear anything. Bastro, you don't feel anything on the door. What would you all like to do?
Bastard wants to move away from the door immediately.
Yeah, you guys are out of initiative. Feel free to do as you please.
Oski
That's
wants to do a perception check to listen up the stairs, see if he hears anything coming down, since he's sort of at the very bottom of the staircase there.
Sure, go for it.
You want me to roll this, or you want this to be secret?
No, I mean you're looking for stuff.
Okay. Ooh, 26.
26. You don't particularly hear anything. Yeah.
And you went up there. I mean, I know you were in your kind of fugue state, but you went up there once already, right?
To just the top of the stairs. I didn't go far. But yeah, just to the top of the stairs.
You didn't go through the door or anything.
Yeah, you
There's a
peeked your
door
head
at
up.
the top.
There's like a
I didn't-
hallway.
Yeah, I don't even think I listened to any of the doors. I literally think I just went up there, in like his hunter. He was hunting at that point, essentially.
Doing some hunting.
He was a shark in the water.
Shark, yeah. So Oski's gonna look at Twinkle Toes, who's right next to him, and say, I don't hear anything coming from upstairs. Do you think we have time to heal up?
I mean, since Gribs gave the all clear, I think we might. Somebody should definitely be, keeping an eye out. But I think we have time.
All right, so Oski's gonna walk into the room where everyone else is and sit at the table, and he's gonna pull out his chocolate bar, begin refocusing.
There's no door where Sheethra is, right? It's an open doorway.
Yeah, it's just an
Yeah.
entryway.
Kashak's gonna kind of nudge Sheethra to go under the table, and he's gonna post up here in this kind of doorway to be kind of like on guard, and he's gonna kick the chest over to Bastro, all 80 pounds that is, for him to look through.
Bastard will open that chest. And what trap do I bring?
Oh, you wanted a trap. Okay, let me just throw that back on.
We activate trap mode.
No, you rummage through it, and it looks to be just an assortment of dirty laundry, scrap sheets of paper. It was like the one chest this guy had to live with. But after sorting through his personal affects in front of him, you do get to a small, like a leather pouch.
I was about to freak the hell out.
Yeah,
I was about to lose my shit.
And you do, in fact, find a leather pouch. You dangle it, and you feel like there's some kind of chain in there, like a fine chain that's attached to something hefty. And what looks to be like a scroll case.
Grims, can you remind me again what was in this chest that we almost died for? I remember it was being valuable, but I think some concussions have ruptured my brain.
Sure, yes. I had 2 scrolls.
Really long few seconds.
2 scrolls of creation, which you're more than welcome to have.
Creation.
A pendant of the occult, and an Aeon stone that I made myself.
Right.
Gold nodule. But it is imprinted with the Vudrani, so I don't know how much use that will be to you, but you're more than welcome to take it. Speaking of that, if you all don't mind, I think I'm gonna get going here. Just gonna slip out.
Wait, Grims, before you go, we should let you know that there is a guard on the first floor. He was sleeping when we came in, so we just snuck past him. But I don't know if the ruckus might have woke him up or not. I mean, he hasn't come up here yet, so I don't know.
Oh, well, I'll just
be safe, you know.
Okay, yeah, I'll just go. Oh,
We went out. We came in the back window. If that's something you want to try to.
back window. Oh, okay.
Out of the
Yeah.
kitchen.
Oh,
Yeah.
the kitchen window. Okay.
Yes.
Well, thank you. I'll keep that in mind. One other thing, or two other things before I go. Somebody has been. Her name is. Hold on.
That's an interesting name. Hold
I
on.
say somebody as if I don't know this person.
Skimming my memory banks.
Holden. Do we know anybody named Holden?
Holden.
Where is it? Yes.
Other backup character.
Hukara, one of the Copperhand ruffians. She's been stealing my supplies. Well, reappropriating them, I guess, since all of them are stolen from one place or another. But she's been reappropriating some of my supplies. And I think she's building traps and other nonsensical mechanical things upstairs. But I don't know. It's only a guess. She's been stealing from what she's been stealing or taking from my stores. It's the only thing I can think of. Tripwires, chains, various other bladed pieces and jagged metal. I don't know.
I assure you, if there are traps up there, we will find them, and we will avoid them. But we, of course, appreciate the advanced warning.
And
What's her name again?
Hukara.
Hikara.
Hukara. And I think they're raising a basilisk up there.
That sounds bad.
On the 4th level of the building?
So I would caution you about that as well.
Who can recall knowledge about basilisks?
I
Depends.
think Oski could, but he is concentrating right now.
What
That's
recall
okay.
knowledge would that be?
It's a good question. I believe it is nature.
Oh,
Oh,
then Kashak would
sure.
do that too.
I thought it was
I
a
can
cult.
do that.
I can only ever do religion for recall knowledge. Oh, and society.
That is
So it's nature roll, Will?
nature, yep.
Okay.
25 for Kashak nature.
19 for Bastro.
25, 19. Anybody else?
That's
Nope.
Okay. Bastro, not too familiar. Kashak, however.
Darn.
Certainly.
That makes sense. That Kashak would
as
know.
a
Yeah.
leader of a hunting party in a former life, you would be keenly aware of basilisks and their attributes because you want to stay well away from them.
it. Yes.
Kind of the big, well, they are, funnily enough, large reptilian hunters. But basilisks specifically, have a petrifying gaze.
That's not
It
great.
might have been guessed by the basilisk part of being a basilisk, but
Anybody who's seen Harry Potter's aware of that.
I'm not familiar. What's
but
Harry Potter?
yeah, it's no bueno for you.
Gary Potter? What?
It'll slow you as your body stiffens. But other than that, it's just kind of a lizard It's a medium-sized lizard.
Are they
Other
are they
than that-
most formidable as like melee fighters, or do they have like spellcasting? Are they just kind of big creatures that hit you hard and have the gaze?
They're just big lizards that have deadly, petrifying eyes.
They're
Okay.
lizards, not snakes.
They are lizards, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's that specific.
They got legs.
Serpenty things.
They do
In
have
the-
legs.
In the Sodden Lands, we didn't encounter too many basilisks, but we, of course, instructed each other to never go near where they might be, and best to just avoid them than be turned to stone with their gaze.
Oh, yeah, no, I prefer being malleable.
Now that we're
We've
forced
dealt
up
with-
against one, I'm not sure what the best strategy would be, but perhaps we can
Oh,
think of
we-
something.
Twinkle Toes, we've dealt with the basilisk before. Remember at the menagerie, that creature that turned people to stone?
That was not a basilisk.
Yeah, it must be the
No.
must be the same thing, right?
I like the same. Yeah, absolutely. It turns something to stone. It must be the same
Exact
creature.
same.
There's nothing else that turns anything to stone in the world.
Baxter has no
Nothing
idea what a
else.
basilisk is.
Amazing.
Yeah, so
So-
it sounds like Kashak is probably the best person to deal with this situation. So when we do go up, no, I don't know.
I will gladly take point on the basilisk investigation. And he takes to a knee and puts his bow kind of at his side like a soldier.
Kashak, I was kidding.
We don't have time for that, Kashak. Now,
Magic
what do we
Wait!
have time for?
Basilisk fight! He sprints upstairs.
We must find it.
We must strike it down! Do we find the things that Grib said we would in the bag with more searching?
Yeah, I
Or is
mean,
he-
if you open up the small leather like satchel, it's got the necklace and the Aeon Stone in it, and the scroll case has the 2 scrolls.
And Bastard, you just take all that, right? There's no
I
reason to-
can. I mean, I want to take everything. I feel bad. Like someone wants the
What does
of the
the-
occult.
Yeah, what does that do?
So that's the +1 to occult checks, and it also gives you the guidance cantrip as an innate occult spell.
I'd actually
So
like
I,
that
I
if you
can,
don't
I
mind
can
it.
already cast
Yeah,
guidance.
Oski,
so I
how
don't
about
really
this for
need
you?
that
Yeah, you see him staring intensely at this like sort of dessert snack, and he just sort of slowly
I-
nods.
I slip it over his neck, just like as he continues.
Cool.
To...
So it does take 10 minutes to invest a magic item onto yourself, I believe.
And I think it's an isolated activity. Like, I think you can only do that with 10 minutes. I don't think you can double up on something else.
Right, exactly. I mean,
Oh,
unless like
is
investing an
it
item could be like
concentrate?
Yeah, like investing magic item. I don't know enough about this to really say anything. Oh, you invest your energy in an item with the invested trait. This process takes one or more interact actions, usually taking the same amount of time it takes to don the item.
oh,
Which is like
it's not 10 minutes.
one interact action. Yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Okay.
Don't listen to me.
The
I
2
am.
seconds that I put.
I think I was,
Yeah.
I was thinking of a fix-it talisman actually.
You put the necklace on, and then in the same amount of time later, it like glows, and you have the +1 to occultism.
So I now have 3 cantrips. Yes.
Yes.
Heck yeah.
So hold on, are Aeon Stones the same then? Yeah, invested. Okay.
Aeon Stones are a little fun because they
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
they are literally magical stones that you affix in an orbit around your head. So you just kind of hold them up in front of you. The magic begins to work. You gain the benefits, and they slowly just float around.
Orbit you.
Yeah.
So Bastro starts focusing on this golden Aeon Stone, and you kind of just see it spinning around his head, almost like a halo.
Ah.
Almost.
And
Gold.
as,
Yeah,
as,
go ahead.
Looks so cool. Oh my god, I'm so jealous.
as it is
Yeah, go.
invested, suddenly your mind, already full of languages, you begin to think almost solely in Vudrani, this language you had no prior conception of. As your brain just like suddenly
How do you
makes
spell
all
that
of
again?
this, Vudrani. But as your brain forms all these neural connections to hold this knowledge. Your thoughts begin just racing in Vudrani for a few seconds before your brain begins to calm itself back down.
I know so many languages.
And does he find out the other power as well, or is that still a secret?
That's a secret. I know what you're
Okay.
talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I
Ironstones
don't. I'm
often.
curious.
What? I don't either. What?
So
Ironstones
if you, like-
always do like something else in addition to like their base action. Like they have like multiple different things going on almost all the time.
None of you decided to roll a check on an Aeon Stone. He just took him at his word.
I feel like we would have known they're super
Can
magical.
I do a recall knowledge on an Aeon Stone? Is it religion?
You can try to identify it, which would take 10 minutes.
No. That's not my thing.
Master's like, I speak Vudrani now. We're all just like,
Can
cool.
Can I identify while I refocus?
Oh, it's a curious question. Would identifying a magic item count as refocusing for you? Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's how your refocus is. He just,
I think they both have the concentrate tag, so I don't think you can do it.
Yeah.
Well, the whole
I'll
point of
try to
refocus.
identify it. I'll try to identify it.
Sure, you can roll a religion
Try.
on that.
Okay, so since
Oh,
we are
yay.
taking 10 minutes, Bastra will be refocusing during this 10 minutes. Just
We've already been.
Yeah, this
I'm
Two
just
is
minutes
trying to-
past, right, Will?
still part of your... I mean, only about 2 minutes has passed, but you guys can start
Oh.
a 10-minute thing
Okay.
now.
Okay.
So we have
I rolled a 27.
27?
Religion.
Yeah.
Natural 19.
So Aeon Stones, as Jack mentioned, generally have two things that they do. The first one, which Gribbs mentioned, was this type of Aeon Stone, a gold nodule, is imprinted with a specific language, which once you are wearing it, you gain the ability to understand, speak, and write in that language. But that is specifically chosen, a specific language. All golden Aeon Stones allow you to cast Comprehend Language as an occult innate spell once per day.
Yep,
Nice.
very, very useful. But
Even if he doesn't know the language, he can just identify it for like an hour. He can hear it and understand it. Yeah.
I should confirm this. Not confirm it. I should just say that I'm reading it right here. The casting that spell, what's the spell called again? Comprehend Language. I need to have the Aeon Stone inside a Wayfinder for me to do that, and a Wayfinder is something completely different.
Oh, that's
that what it does?
resonant. Oh, gotcha.
Resonant power is the Comprehend.
You only unlock that with the Wayfinder. Good read. Good
Right.
read.
Good point.
So
We need to
can't
get you
use
a
can't use that spell
Wayfinder.
yet. I know, yeah. That's all we need to do. And
Wait, Grims,
We're-
come back!
We're gonna raid the Pathfinder Society.
Yeah, there you go. So we have Twinkletoes, who did 10 minutes to identify. Anybody else? Bastar's refocusing. Oski,
Refocusing.
I've been refocusing.
refocusing. Kashak,
Kashak's just gonna be on alert. I don't think he's got really anything to do except receive healing.
except
There was nothing else to read or look over or anything. Kashak can't read. What am I talking about?
Go ahead and roll
he's
a
gonna.
perception check for me.
Sure. Oh, baby. Natty 19 for a 32.
32.
Nice.
You have a plus 13?
Sure do. Ranger, baby.
They see pretty good.
Really
Uh,
scary.
So
32.
Ranger
you
wizard.
are initially diligent about your task of guarding and listening, watching, waiting. But as the 10 minutes drags on and there is zero change, your eyes begin to drift back and forth. And along the wall here, where Bastro is, you see what looks to be like the corners of a piece of parchment that have been tacked onto the wall.
Oh, that's right. We saw this, and we never actually investigated it.
But the middle has been apparently like either carved out or what you think is whatever this was used as a throwing knife target practice.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Because you notice that the table is covered in knives that have been stuck into it, and there's knife marks all over it, and there are knife marks in the wall throughout the entire center of this circle. You look around, and along the floor just under it, You see a bunch of these tiny little pieces of parchment. If you take a minute and kind of start picking them up, and you can kind of like almost do like a little puzzle on the wall, and you begin to realize that it's a drawing of somebody's face.
Oh no.
And along the bottom, though it's a little hard to tell, is written Eliana.
Fuck!
Oh, yikes. Oh, shit.
And who is the depiction of?
It looks to be a younger halfling girl, maybe 14, 15, it's hard to tell.
Do I at all recognize the face in the drawing?
What's your perception?
Plus 13.
We just talked about this, yeah. So
Plus 3 wisdom modifier. Minus 1 intelligence modifier, if that changes your mind at all.
The DC is 22.
You do recognize it to be a younger depiction of Twinkletoes.
Yeah.
He will. So he's like pasted this back on the wall. Is that? Or he's like put it together
you
on
find
the
some
floor.
of the like larger bits, and then you start finding like the letters. So you might like lay it out on the table in front of everybody as it's like, as you're catching the pieces, and most of them are busy going about their tasks. But like Twinkletoes and Bastro and Oski, as you like finish your 10 minutes of concentration, you weren't obviously paying much mind to whatever Kashak was doing, but then you kind of look at the table at this puzzle pieces that he's been putting together. And Twinkletoes, you just immediately know.
Astro looks right at Twinkletoes and like doesn't say a word. Speechless.
Twinkletoes, it appears that they have gotten your name wrong on this depiction of you. It seems as though they think you to be some woman named Eliana. But of course, we all know that your name is Twinkletoes. They must be mistaken.
Well,
That's very true, Kashak. Good observation.
here's the thing. I have been going by Twinkletoes for about 20 years. But yeah, that's my given name.
How do they know your given name if you haven't gone by it in almost 2 decades?
Yeah, that's a really good question, and I don't know the answer either.
Who else knew about your given name besides yourself, and I assume the parents who gave it to you?
And the people who held their contract.
Rather short list for the Copperhand to have contacted to find that information out, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Go ahead.
Also, I should mention that my parents are missing.
How long have they been missing for?
About a week since before I got back.
And is that right around the time you had your first run-in with the Copperhand? You all did? Or is it longer?
That was about a week and a half after my parents went missing. Or at least after I realized they weren't here anymore. They could have been gone months before that and I just didn't realize.
Chuck will just reach out and put a hand on your shoulder, trying to keep his very sharp claws away from you, kind of a weird, like, open palm situation.
It like takes up like my entire
It's like a paw. I understand how hard it can be to lose loved ones, especially parents. You're certainly on the younger side for your species, and I know that the younger it is, the harder it can be. The people who raised me since I was a hatchling are long gone. I'm sorry for your loss.
Hey, I don't know that they're like gone. You know.
Of course, I don't mean to speak in absolutes.
Oski gets up and will also come over and put his hand on Twinkletoes, the other shoulder, and just go, if the Copper Hand had anything to do with their disappearance, we will do whatever we can to help you and seek them out. And he's then going to cast Lay on Hands on you, as I'm assuming 10 minutes has passed, Will?
Yes, this is all happening after the end of your first
Okay.
movement.
So yeah, he'll cast Lay on Hands on you until you get 18 points of healing.
So nice.
And then Oski will go back, sit down, and become transfixed by dessert. Again. As I will start refocusing a second time.
This is our best chance to find answers for you, Twinkletoes, so I think we should definitely heal up now and proceed. With that being said, who still needs healing? Because I have a halo for you.
Need significant
everyone
amounts,
does.
as well
I
as
think Shock-
Sheethra does.
Okay,
Yeah, I think
Kishak,
Shock and Sheath are the worst.
24 points of healing to you.
Okay, thank you.
Amazing.
And then I go back to focusing.
Is there any merit, perhaps, to a reconnaissance mission by myself or Twinkletoes upstairs, just briefly to see if there's anything we can find?
You know what? Actually, Kishak, let me first. I'm sorry, Will. You said there was a door at the top of the hall, at the top of the stairs, or is it just a hallway?
If you look like well down to the bottom left of the map, you will see that that staircase goes up. There's about 15 feet of hallway to a door at the end of that. There is also like an opening that might lead somewhere off to the left on that wall. Bring it up on the
Forward of
Actually-
above where we're at now.
yeah.
Faster changes his mind. Kishak, Twinkletoes, maybe you guys could go on
Oh, were you
Little
thinking if
stealth
it was just a door, then like your brassiere?
it something like that. I have something even cooler to use, but I'm gonna save it for later.
An upgrade?
An upgrade, yep. But we will. I'm gonna continue focusing, and I'm sure he looks over at Oski and just seeing chocolate being shoved in his mouth.
No.
No.
The refocusing Oski does is it's like temptation. He puts chocolate in front of him and focuses on not eating it. That's him
That's
refocusing.
even better.
Much cooler.
Yeah.
Much cooler.
That's what he does. He's not
Me and-
stuffing his face. He is like concentrating on not doing it.
Must
So me and Oski will stay here, and you two.
Abstinence is key for us.
Abstinence is key. Twinkletoes, I did not mean to speak for you. You're more than welcome to come, but I can do this mission alone if you'd like to rest.
I mean, I'm sort of just sitting here. You know, the first 10 minutes I was checking out this thing that, I guess. Do you want to put this around your head again, Bastro? Now?
Yeah, I'll take it back. Thank you.
You just like throw like a dart at his forehead and it catches
And
the
just
orbit.
Amazing.
So yeah, we can go.
Yeah, I'll come with you. I'll stay sneaky.
Kashak will take point.
How hurt are you though, Kashak? I mean, I like be careful though. We don't want to start a combat.
I don't want to start a combat because you guys need to refocus a bunch. I want to play it very safe, but try to get some kind of information. Kashak's not feeling great.
Okay.
He's a little bit over half. So he's
I'm
not.
at about 3/4. So
Yeah.
do you want me to just go?
I'm also really not doing anything. I know rolling two stealth checks is gonna double our chances of screwing it up, but
Well, I can follow your lead.
yeah. That's true. That's true. Yeah. And we have the same bonus. So.
Yeah.
Ah, my
Or
feat
yours
is
might be-
useful.
Yours might be higher than mine.
Plus 14.
Okay, yeah, mine's plus 12.
Okay, so we use yours, but that's fine. Plus 12 is still great.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and roll
So
some stealthers.
Yeah, I will roll the 1 with plus 12 thanks to my, what's the feat called?
Follow the leader.
Follow the leader or expert.
Quiet allies. It involves
Oh,
follow the expert when we are avoiding a notice. Here we go. Plus 12 stealth check. That is a 12 on the die for 24.
Okay. And that's for everybody, correct?
That is for
Yeah.
myself and for Twinkle Toes.
Okay. Go ahead and move yourself into where you'd like to be.
Is it here? Is this the square? That's okay. Gotcha.
Correct.
And then I'll move one step forward for her to slide on in. So this goes up a little more to this kind of landing, which is the third floor. Is that right?
Yeah, so it's like 15 feet there. That 15 feet in front of you is like the landing / third floor.
Okay.
And then you have a door at the end, and you see that the hallway opens up here, and I can do a little reveal for you.
I can perception for listening where I am right now. I'm not like at the door or anything, but I'm at least on the level.
Okay.
That's a 3 for a 17.
Yeah, you're not really hearing much.
Okay.
You're right next to like the windows that look out over the front main street. So there's like street noise coming in off the windows. It's kind of dulling any kind of listening that you're trying to do around you.
Okay. He would like to take the hide action to try to take like some cover behind this door or this wall, but will then peek around as best he can.
Sure.
There is a check for the hide action. It's a secret stealth check against any perception DCs of creatures that are trying to observe me.
Yes.
So-
Yes, there is.
Plus 14 if you'd like that, and then I can roll my perception if you want.
Go ahead and roll that perception for me.
Okay. 23 perception down the hallway.
And you're looking around the corner, yes?
Yeah, peeking his little gator eyes around the corner, trying to see down the hallway.
Well, it's actually not really a hallway, per se.
Oh, it's a room.
You take a look. You see that the floorboards in this broad hall are especially rickety, it appears. Groaning beneath any weight and visibly structurally unsound. A training dummy has been made from a hay-stuffed hemp sack and is tied to a post in the far western end of the hall. The dummy is covered with purses, pockets, and bells. There are 2 wooden doors on the northern wall, and at either side of the hall, both doors are marked with big X's in red paint.
Unstable floorboards, crappy test dummy, 2 doors with red X's.
Yeah.
Not
And it,
suspicious at all.
and it looks like this room is like some kind of like training room, maybe. You see
Yeah.
like marks and stuff all over the walls. There are like bolts that are just stuck in behind the dummy.
Why is the floor so messed up? Just too many people in heavy armor clanking around on it for so long?
It's hard to tell.
Or people just like running around, jumping around, trying to like
Be
Rob
sick
the
and
dummy.
be cool. Yeah.
just like parkouring around the room all the fucking time.
There's nobody in this room and no apparent threats towards me towards the door.
There's nothing that you see.
Okay.
Does
Kashak
the
will.
dummy resemble a small halfling woman?
As much as a hempen sack stuffed with hay can, sure.
Okay.
Kashak will stealthily 10-foot stride up to the door.
Okay.
Do you want a new stealth check, or are you going to roll over my... What was it?
Are you trying to
20
open it, or are you just
24.
walking up there?
No, just
No,
walking
you're
up to
good.
it. And then he will listen like at the door trying to hear or if he can smell anything or anything like that.
Sure, go ahead and
I
roll
would like
perception.
to make a perception check for any hidden creatures.
Pick a 10 by 10 square and you can search if you would like to.
This.
Okay.
This.
Go
10
ahead
by
and
10.
roll that for me.
All right, and I have the keen eyes feat, so I have
There you go.
a +2 circumstance bonus to seek.
Your Dex characters flexing all their skill feats this session.
Mm.
I get you a 30 perception check across the door.
Okay, and Emily Grace?
24.
24. I'll start with that one. As far as you're aware, there are no hidden creatures. And what's your perception? You're not expert in perception, are you? Either of
Yes,
you?
I am.
Oh, you
We
are?
both are.
Yeah.
We both are.
Yeah.
Both
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I take it back.
We are in fact 6th level characters.
Eh,
Even if Will doesn't let us be full 6th level characters.
imagine
Yeah,
a
we're
world
both-
and
we're
I'm
both
getting
experts.
berated for you guys not resting and getting the full benefits of your level up.
You must go quickly. There's no
Queen
time.
Grace. Above
That's me.
the door, right here, wedged very finely in the crease, it looks like under the hinges, you see like a small pouch of something. It's like wedged in the doors.
That's a trap.
I note that to tell Kashak when we're not stealthy.
Shock. You hear footsteps.
Oh, do I see that on this door too, or just on that one?
Just in the 10-foot square that you were searching.
Okay.
Kashak, you hear footsteps. It sounds like two distinct sets of footsteps, and they just kind of appear to be meandering around behind the door somewhere. It's hard to make out. There's no. It's not like they're like marching back and forth. You just hear
They're
like
not pacing.
they're not like pacing. There's no real rhythm to it, or any like regularity to it. They're just kind of. It sounds like they're just kind of walking around.
And it's not heavy footfalls like they're sparring or
No, it just sounds like walking, and you can tell that this like similar deal. It's the floorboards that you can hear on the other side. There's the creaking as they're going around.
oh, I feel like the whole floor is just goofed on this level.
You hear also just a low, like rumbling breath, just like.
Animalistic or humanoid?
Go ahead and roll nature for me.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're good at that.
That's my jam. And then I rolled a natural 3 for a 14.
Oh no.
It could be either. It could be snoring. It could be sleeping. Yeah, it's hard for you to tell.
Yeah, Kashak hasn't spent enough time around humans.
Yeah.
Can I search again in this 10 by 10 square?
Sure.
And is there any kind of keyhole that Kashak could look through, or is the door completely visually occluded? Will debating about whether to allow that.
You can certainly
Yeah.
try to look through the keyhole.
There is a keyhole that could be looked through.
There is a keyhole.
Yeah, he'll try. I'll resolve this the check first,
What'd
and
you
then
get
I'll
there?
do that.
17.
17. As far as you're aware, there's nothing there.
Okay.
He will peek an eye through the keyhole.
Go ahead. Roll a perception check for me.
Okay. I said,
Also-
go ahead. And I was like, I do.
Take 2d6 of damage as you attempt to remove
Damage.
your eye and put it through the keyhole.
Oh no.
Natural 2 for 15 on the perception.
Yeah, it's just like the lock clearly doesn't go all the way through.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah. Okay.
Kashak will put 2 fingers up and just like a gesture back to the stairwell.
Oh, I'm gonna check this last 10 by 10 square
Okay.
quick, if I may.
Sure.
29.
There we go.
Natty 17.
That area's your best friend. You lived there for a time.
That haystack just, is striking me as a really
Speaks to me.
good-looking haystack. Like, for some reason.
Who's that haystack?
Oh, hey there, haystack.
Who's that tall hack a stack of hay?
Really short stack of hay, actually.
what is wrong with you guys?
What are you talking about? Well, that was beautiful.
I loved every minute of that.
Having already been clued into the trickery going on with the other door, you find that this door is similarly trickerized.
Oh,
No
right.
way they like marked all the trapdoors with giant red X's, right? Like, there's no way they did that.
Really smart.
Furthermore,
Can Kashak? Yeah, please go ahead.
Furthermore, the Pompeii statue dummy thing, you notice some very suspicious lines going along it, like vertically and horizontally, that make you think that going near it's probably a bad idea, because you see that there's like from one of the parts where it connects into the floor, like portions of that floorboard have been shaved away. You can see down, and you see that there's like a wire attaching up into the post that leads off somewhere that you can't see.
I mean, we're no trap experts. I mean, actually, that's maybe Twinkle Toes is. I don't know what your thievery rank is, but these seem kind of crappy. These seem kind of bad. Are they shoddy, or is she just finding them really easily?
She rolled really high.
Okay. They don't seem like low quality. Okay.
Okay, so we're...
You can always get closer to inspect them.
Yeah, exactly, right?
That's okay. Can I look just... I'm gonna let Kishshot go past me, and I'm gonna look at that last door and see if I see any of the traps.
Yeah.
Sure, go ahead and roll up.
He'll allow that.
13.
As far as you're aware, there's nothing there.
This door bewilders us. We cannot understand this door. We rolled so well on everything except that specific door.
That door is our enemy.
We will return to the group. Or I will, at least.
Did that expedition take 10 minutes?
Probably less. I don't know.
Yeah, probably not.
But I'm ready for my healing.
That was about half of a 10-minute increment.
And we sit there for 5 minutes.
About 3/5 of a 10-minute increment.
Once we get down there, I say, well, that room was trapped to the nines.
Incredibly suspicious with the red paint on the doors and the random haystack.
Well, there were also traps, like, everywhere. And then, did you notice that?
I did not. I spent most of my time listening behind the other door. Didn't look into that room too much. Footsteps, meandering, nothing hostile, nothing ridiculous.
Do we hear the same footsteps above us right now? Like...
And how does the ceiling look if the floorboards that are connected to it are shoddy? Not that that's how houses work, but...
It looks like there is some kind of, like, not vaulted ceilings, but like a drop ceiling that's above you.
Okay.
So that there's, like, it's clear that these panels are not the same panels.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
There's some insulation between them. Yeah. There's a space. Yeah.
If I go into this room over here, do I hear them walking around above?
You can roll a perception check.
Okay.
Not a bad idea, though.
That's like roughly the space, right? Yeah.
24.
24? Yeah, I mean, if you really key in and really listen and strain, you can hear the faint creaking of wood above you.
And now that you know what you're looking for and listening for, like you're actually actively listening for footsteps.
Yeah.
Again, it's not regular. They're not pacing or stomping or anything. It's just every once in a while you hear just like a.
It doesn't sound like anyone up there is hurrying by any means.
No,
so
I don't know.
Nor are they doing a haka up there.
They're not stomping.
Safe to say, I think we can just hang around for full healing.
So, you heard the two people. Did you hear anything else?
Nothing else. No speech. Oh, a little bit of low rumbling. Could have been a snoring of a human or an animal or something else. I couldn't make it out of what exactly it was. Breathing of some kind. We're facing creatures that breathe. We have to be on high alert.
That could be the basilisk he was talking about.
Do basilisks breathe? That's a real question. They breathe air.
As far as you're aware, I mean they're a lizard with extra stuff.
Yeah.
I imagine that this
sounds like a lizard with extra stuff.
Looks just like Sheethra, because I've seen 3 lizards in
We're gonna open the door and the Basicle's gonna be there and Sheether will be there and it'll just be like looking in a mirror.
But that's not a mirror you want to
No.
stare into.
We'll open the door and there will be no basilisk. Sheether's been the basilisk the whole time.
It has always been Sheether.
While Baster's refocusing, he'll say, do you guys want to check the doors that were leading to the room with the vault breaking oozes? Because they are oozes that break vaults.
It's like, no, I don't want to near those doors at all.
Yes, I do not want to return near those doors ever again.
We'll just pretend that they are doors that are more firm than vault doors.
I'm perfectly fine sitting right here, thank you very much.
I'll go check out this door and see if there's any wear and tear happening.
A braver hero of Absalom than I.
Are you looking at the door specifically? Like, trying to see?
I'm trying to look like around the edges to see if there's like some ooze seeping through or anything, or if there's like causticness.
Perception. Yeah, roll a perception
Cool.
check.
19.
Not particularly. It looks the same as it did when Bastard closed it.
Do I smell them at all? Like, I don't know. Did they smell weird?
Not being a particularly scent-driven person, everything in this place smells just like sweat and sour
Blood.
and mildewy and blood. Yeah. So there's no
Okay,
distinct.
but it's not like, the oozes smelled like tequila and now I smell tequila or anything.
Yeah, nothing like that.
Okay, cool.
Why tequila?
I don't know.
Sense.
It smelled really strong.
It smells like that hand sanitizer that they had to put out in bulk quantity.
Yes. The one that the governor of New York jokingly tried to say smelled floral, but, it was a bad joke.
You all finish up the second of your 10-minute refocus increments. Would you like to do anything
All
with
right.
those focus points?
Oski will go over and heal Kashak and then go back to refocusing.
How much is that?
18.
18.
Sick.
How healthy are you guys right now?
I need 20 more minutes just for myself. I'm down a good amount. I think we need at least 20 more minutes between you and me.
After that, I'm down 10. Sheether is about half, 37 of 62. So
Okay, I'll give it to Sheethra. She gets 24.
incredible.
Yeah,
Secret.
one more from Oski and I'll be good to go.
Yeah, I would really like another one from Oski, but I don't need it.
I can give you one of my healing potions if you're just down 10.
I think we'll just spend the time, right? I think we'll just spend the time.
Let's see how much
It
time
doesn't
you
seem
need.
like we're in a rush. I think we just spend the time. I think we should be full health though.
I'm 10 to agree. Sheether's good. I could use 10. I don't know what Pringle's is at.
Wait, Sheether's good? Didn't you say Sheether's at half?
I just healed her.
Yeah, 24. She got 24 from she was at 37 plus 24. So yeah, she gets basically the full.
Okay, so we're doing a third round.
Yes.
Yeah, third round, please. I just need one life boost for myself.
Another round, please.
Okay. You all spend the 10 minutes. Anyone else doing anything in the intervening time?
Keeping watch if I can.
Can Bastro roll perception while he focuses?
Nope.
Is that a concentrate? Okay.
No, you're concentrating.
Guess I'm just.
You certainly
I
don't have to
suppose.
focus.
No, I desperately need to focus.
I'm gonna do some more just searching around this board and trying to intake whatever other information I can find.
Yeah, I mean, you just kind of pick around at some of the smaller pieces that Kashak just didn't want to deal with, your fingers being a bit more nimble, and you're just really able to put together the most of the poster that was here. And it seems like this is like one of those wanted poster artist pictures that they would make from a first-hand eyewitness account of somebody who saw you, but not this obviously wasn't made by you posing for somebody and it necessarily exceptional artist, but it is very clearly a. I said like 14 earlier. It's probably closer to like 22-ish year old version of you. But yeah, it takes you back for sure. And it's still super creepy.
Yay. Do I find any like files or any other information, any bookkeeping stuff anywhere on this floor?
No, this floor doesn't really seem to be used for anything of import
Okay.
outside of the lab that Gribbs was running just to your north. It looks like, this room was their lookouts, and these 2 rooms were just used for people hanging out, waiting for stuff to do or waiting for a job or whatever. And then this was Gribbs's lab.
Cool. I'm gonna post up here in case anybody comes down the hall.
Okay. The third interval of your refocusing finishes. Are we burning those points immediately?
Yep, I'm gonna lay on hands. Twinkle Toes, you're back at full now, right?
I'm almost to I'm 3 under full, but that's
Okay.
perfect.
And then-
Just leave it.
So yeah, if you could spend
I
another
will
10
go-
minutes for me, that'd be great.
Well, I'm going to still. I'd like
No,
to.
not for me. No, not for me.
Well,
Don't
not
do
for
it.
you.
Yeah.
For at least me, if no one else.
Okay,
Kashak,
yeah.
you said you're
Down
good
10.
after.
I'm down
Okay,
10.
so I'll do Kashak next. And Bastro, are you? What are you at?
So I'm good now. I'll spend another 10 minutes just to heal you to full, Ulski. So if you want to say, because how much are you down?
I am currently down 34.
Okay, I can get you to 24.
So I think we're doing 2 more rounds.
2 more?
So another round to get Oski to full, and
then
myself.
another just for Bastard to have one in the bag.
Yeah, that would be nice. We can do that.
One more to get everybody to fullish, and then one more to get one in the chamber.
All right.
Okay.
So we will kind of just hand wave that. It doesn't seem like if they are doing something up there, it doesn't concern you as of this point.
I would also like, if I'm asking for a lot, but if we can do 3 iterations, so I can also have an extra.
In the bag? Yeah.
Wait, don't you?
As long as nothing comes up, I'm fine with that.
Is the second one not your extra? Are you using both of the next 2?
Yeah, because 1 on you, and then even with Bastro's, I'm still going to be down over 10, so I will need another one on
Oh, it's
myself.
30. It's 30 to get you a one and then one in the slot. Okay. All right, that's fine. That's perfectly fine with me.
And then Bastard
Yeah, I'll
has
get 2
another one.
focus points.
Yeah.
Yep, I can live with that.
Okay.
And in the 30th minute, that's when shit really hits the fan.
In an hour.
I mean, you guys are taking the time. Stuff's still going on around you.
Very cool.
Time.
So I'll call
Will,
myself-
am I still enfeebled?
Yes.
Damn it. Can
You
I do a
gotta
check to
sleep.
figure out when that's going to go away? Yeah, I hope it's not long rest. If it's a long rest, I want a long rest right here. I'm so upset.
Enfeebled's bad for you.
It debilitates me.
Yeah.
It basically decreases my level by 2. Like, no joke.
Yeah, it's not good.
Hmm. Gotta see what kind of stuff. You need to roll to figure that out.
It was a spell, right?
I think so.
I think we know that just from.
I
What happened?
personally don't remember what gave me enfeebled.
But it was the
Nice though.
wizard shooting his like cone or some
Oh,
John.
that's right. Yep, it was.
The one that like you tipped your hand and then we all had to be like honor system. We're not going to avoid him just because he's casting a spell.
Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out. Would help if I actually looked up Pathfinder and not the generic version of this thing.
Just the words, no Pathfinder.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
Got a lot of pictures of vipers earlier when I just wrote Viper. Didn't say Pathfinder.
Mhm.
Just I want snake pictures.
Give me
Ah.
pictures of Spider-Man.
At this point, you actually are no longer in Feeble 2.
Thank God. Beautiful.
I had the duration incorrect in my head and refused to look it up because why would I do that? I already know the duration.
I am infallible.
So yeah, at some point during your refocus, you just kind of like stretch a little bit as you're laying on hands on like maybe Twinkle Toes that last time, and you're just like, I feel a lot better. Feel good now.
Let's get in there. Let's do it.
Let's
Do
go.
this thing.
Make it happen.
All right.
Let's do this thing.
So where are you guys going?
Get in there.
Upstairs? Are you going
Upstairs.
into the room? Or are you going down the hallway?
I think we're going down the hallway. Yes.
Husky has left the house. He is gone. Everyone is leaving the house behind.
Don't.
I'm riding
that's
on
not where
Shaper's
Bastard
back
is.
for
That's
now.
not where Bastard is. Okay.
Need everybody to roll me a reflect now.
All right.
We're
We
still
I
in
think
the
we
hallway.
I think we established that Kashak had not checked the door for traps, so he will do so at this time. And I guess we should. She checked this door on the right for traps.
I looked at it. I didn't really like. Yeah, I guess I did check it for traps.
Oh, you did. Okay.
What other purpose would you have for rolling a perception check on it after Kashak had spent all that time
Right,
there?
you're right. I was checking to see if it had the exact same traps. I didn't like do a close investigation though.
I will roll a stealth check to get us up here. However,
Sure,
and
go ahead and roll it.
if it's cool with everyone, I'd like to quiet allies that John, which I believe puts us at rolling a natural roll. Rolling is +0, right?
If I'm in the party and you're doing that, it's a +0.
Okay. Here we go.
Cool.
It's a 10. It's about as good as we're gonna get.
Clank, 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 clank.
Especially on these rickety floorboards up
clank,
here
clank,
and
clank.
full plate.
Yeah, full plate armor.
Shock's gonna try to just open the door. He has the bow drawn. Everybody should have weapons out. He's gonna signal to show his bow off. Everybody's got weapons out. Ready to rock. Let's just open the door.
Okay. You reach your other hand, your non-bow hand out. You twist the knob and it's unlocked. Do you open it?
Mm-hmm.
My sword, cane, and sword are both drawn.
Yeah, weapons are out.
You throw the door open. And we're gonna go ahead and take a break.
Yeah.
We're gonna be back
right
in
there.
15 minutes. Perfect timing. Perfect timing.
Couldn't have done it better.
8:30 Eastern Standard. Thank you all so much for joining us thus far. Let's find out what's behind door number 1 when we come back.
Yay.
See you soon.
We're done.
Welcome back, everybody. We're gonna find out what's behind this door now.
Number one.
But before we do that, I'd like everybody to just, I don't know, go ahead and roll me initiative, I guess, using your
Hey.
stealth DCs.
Rude. That's straight up rude.
That's what you were doing.
Kashak will,
Yeah.
make as much of a visual component of this as possible by swinging the door open to activate his scout's warning, and everyone will get a +2 on this initiative check.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay. So you swing the door open. You see this little
Oh,
hallway
yeah.
here.
Ugh.
She notices the door being opened, but is clearly only just noticing. So you are entering initiative now that everybody is aware of each other, but she is not obviously ready. She doesn't have a sword or anything drawn. You see a little bit farther beyond into the hallway. You see another person there, also unarmed.
Oh, is that a cage?
You see
It
a
does look like a
variety
cage.
of metal bars. And you see that the woman up here is standing next to a door and said metal bars. So, just, take that for what it is. Kashak,
What's in the cage? Kashak had an 18.
Bastro.
It was Kashak. It was a +2 for Scout's warning.
Absolutely.
Okay, good. I got a 18. Wow, that was a natural 4.
Which one of you would like to go first?
I would like to go first.
Go for it. Actually, wait. Sorry. Let me argue that I go first, just so.
I'm convinced. Go first.
Okay, good.
Best argument ever from Bastro. But actually, I want to. Sold.
I mean, Kashak is a man of many convictions. This is just
Yeah.
not one of them.
I'm an easy man to please.
Oski.
13.
Not that bad, considering. Twinkle Toes.
Natural 11.
Twinkle Toes.
21.
21.
Room's gonna get cramped quickly.
Oh, yeah. There's a real chance that I'm not going to be able to participate in this combat.
A creature slinks out
Oh Christ!
from beyond the side of the wall here. Just, zip,
What?
just pops around right here.
Basilisk.
Oh, that
You see
pawn!
this creature that looks similar to
terrifying.
Shifra
Oh my god, that's terrifying.
in its
That's a-
body.
It's like
except
anti-Shifra.
it's got 8 legs that run down the
Oh.
side of its torso. It's this like dark black, but it's got this ridge of spines that runs down the middle of it that's just this blood red, and you see that they're just like shaking back and forth and like quivering as it just and it looks at Kashak dead in the face. Go ahead and make me a fortitude save, Kashak.
Oh no. Oh no.
There is a reaction, I think, called avert your eyes.
Averting your gaze is an action that you can
Damn
take
it.
on your turn.
All right. Fortitude.
Fortitude.
Uh-oh.
22.
Oh, that's kind of a tweener at this level.
Kashak, you are slowed 1 as
Yeah,
you
okay.
Oh
feel
no!
your body begin to just stiffen in place.
Ah.
Load includes a value when you regain your actions at the start of your turn. Reduce the number of actions you regain by your slowed value. Kashak will
Oh
have
my God.
2 actions on his first turn.
That's mega rough.
But that is the end of the basilisk's turn.
But that will go away on that turn, right?
At the end of that turn, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, let me just double check.
I'm pretty sure that's correct.
I think that's the difference
Obviously,
between
the ability says
slowed.
otherwise.
I think that's the difference between slowed and stunned.
Does not specify, which would lead me to believe that does go away at the end of your turn. Yes. Very good, very good. You see also that these two women are wearing masks over their face. I say women only because they are women in the pawns, but you're not unsure. They look very similar to the other Copperhand rogues that you've seen. But they are wearing these like strange furred masks over their face.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
Oh, that's probably for the basilisk.
it's weird.
Absolutely.
It is now Twinkletoes' turn.
All right. I'm gonna start by averting my gaze.
Okay, so you're going to take a +2 modifier on your saves. However, I do believe... Yes, so averting your gaze allows you to... If I can find it here... it does give you the +2...
I think it's like raising your shield. Like you have to do it each turn.
Yeah, you do have to do it each turn. I clicked on averting gaze, and it just took me to an entire text that has all of the actions in it.
What are you trying to find? I've got it up.
It's called avert your gaze.
No, I've got it up.
oh,
What do you
just-
need to know?
Is it just the +2, or are there other effects?
It's just +2
Just the +2.
from any any saves with the visual abilities.
Okay, so should I do that at the end of my turn then? Like raise
I mean, it doesn't hinder you or anything, so
Okay.
it doesn't matter
Yeah,
when you do it.
it
Well, I'll do
really
it now.
doesn't matter when you do it.
First turn, averting my gaze. Second action, I am tumbling through to over here.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a reflex. Or
All right.
acrobatics, is that what you're using?
Yep.
Yeah.
25.
25. Ooh. I need to double check that. 'Cause that's gonna be close.
Uh-oh.
Where is it? I'm on so many different pages of this book.
While you're looking that up, well, I think Oski will call out, which doors were trapped to the room on the left? Were both of them trapped?
Yes!
Okay.
You said 20,
25.
25? Unfortunately, that's not enough to make it through.
25? Wow.
So we will be leaving this creature alone. Or this is for a take tumble through or something like that? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Thought this was
So-
another save on the Petrified Gaze.
Wait. It's against their reflex DC.
Yes. You do not make it through.
They have a reflex DC of 16 or higher. That's so...
More reflexive than we are.
Okay.
You can just do it again, though, no? I don't think it has the attack
You
rate,
can.
right?
You can.
Yes, I can, hypothetically. And I shall. I shall try it again.
Okay.
What's in my dice, though?
While they do look similarly geared, it is apparent that these are stronger enemies than the ones you have fought thus far.
I see. Well, that one is going to be a 31, so...
That will make it through.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
Alright. Well, that was my third action, and I got the mash. So,
All right, very good. Coming up next is this lass right here. She will spend her first interact action to grab some keys off of her belt.
Great.
She'll then spend her second
Fantastic.
interact action to unlock the door, and her third interact action to push it open. That's the end of her turn.
Well, since Twinkletoes is over on that side of the room now, is there anything else she can see? Or is that the wall there that we're
There's like
seeing
a
the
wall
vision?
there in the middle. Yeah, I mean, there's just... That's a good point. Excuse me. You see the rest of this Twinkletoes
Cool.
here.
Okay.
Twinkletoes, I'll give you a free perception check.
comes with a gaze attack.
22.
22. You notice that it looks like there's a pipe that runs floor to ceiling next to this window.
Okay.
That's the end of that person's turn. And you decided that Bastro was going to go first, correct?
Yes.
Okay, Bastro, you are up.
Okay, Bastro is going to cast Guidance on Kashak, first action. So consider yourself guided for whatever next DC check you need. And then, second action, let's see, hexes. I got 2 focus points, so I might as well spend 1, right? I'm going to stoke, I can't see her. That's not good.
She's running off on her own. They grow up
She's
so fast.
all the way.
Her character flaw. One of.
Oski, it's going to be up to you to go up against that basilisk. You can just not look at it behind your shield, I assume. And he's going to cast Stoke the Heart on you.
Did you say
Okay, I can
basilisk?
get into the room. Yeah,
Yeah.
I will fight the basilica.
You gotta polish the shield to make it like a mirror.
Yeah,
There you go.
I've read a Greek myth or two.
So, since we successfully recalled knowledge on the basilisk, do we know its like strengths, weaknesses, immunities?
It's a big lizard that has a gazing attack.
That's all we know.
So this basil disc doesn't look any different than the other basil discs I've seen or heard of.
Correct.
Okay.
It is, for all intents and purposes, it is a lizard that bites really good and can petrify you with its eyes.
Okay, I'm concerned that that's all it does, but that the petrified gaze is really, really horrible. So
You
we'll
are
see.
aware of those 2 things about it.
Exactly. Yeah. All right.
So I can recall knowledge again to learn like weaknesses or.
You failed the other one, which means you are
You're
unable
right.
to make more
yeah.
rolls.
Yep.
Kashak could roll again to find out more at a higher DC should he want to.
I am also slowed.
Yeah, Kachak, focus on attacking.
Yeah, but-
Bastro is going to.
We're a little low on actions there. If you get to
One
avert-
gets taken away, and I
yeah,
lose
if you're
so
going to
much.
avert your gaze.
Bastro's going to pull out a scroll, and that is his turn.
Okay. Better be a scroll of remove paralysis. Uh,
I wish.
whose turn is up next? That would be Kashak.
Should be
The man,
mine,
the myth,
yeah.
the legend. You feel your body literally fighting against you as it
Yeah.
begins just slowly petrifying.
So, I mean, I have to avert my gaze, right?
You don't have to. Oh, but since you started your turn within visual distance, I need you to roll me another fortitude save.
I have to roll 2 of them before I even get actions.
Yeah, according to the rules of the game.
This sounds like some honky, but I will roll it. All right, fortitude.
It makes sense why there's no other information to learn because this ability is
You are
really
guided.
I'm gonna hero point it.
That's really good. Yeah, that's a really good
I'm
point.
gonna hero
Guidance.
point it. I will guidance it. That's pretty good. That is a 28
You're
Oh,
fine.
nice. There you
with
go.
the guidance.
You're fine. You're still slowed 1, but you are fine.
Okay. He will climb onto the wall and kind of get forward. How high are the ceilings?
10 feet.
He will get up to the top of the roof, climbing,
Sure.
and will avert his gaze.
All right.
Sheethra will hold. She will stay there. She's not quite sure what to do. It's a pretty
One.
tight, pretty cramped corner there.
Give me 1 second here. That little bit of wall right there, saving Sheethra's life right now.
Banking on that little piece of wall.
Yeah.
Not much for her to do. You know, not much place for her to go.
All right. It is now.
Sheethra can't avert her gaze, can she? She wouldn't even know how to do that or what to do. She wouldn't do it. She will hold for now. I guess she'll just kind of wait it out, see what's
Yeah,
going on.
that
But
is a tough question. Well,
that's my turn.
is now excuse me, this person's turn. The one who is currently being flanked by a lizard and a halfling. She will draw a short sword. Interact to
That provokes. If right? Doesn't that provoke?
Yes.
Oh, true. Yeah, I'll take an
Drawing a weapon.
attack of opportunity on her.
Okay.
Beat him.
Thank you.
Bringing those first edition instincts into the second edition here.
That's a 31 to hit.
That's a hit. Go ahead and roll
Nice.
damage.
All right. This is, by the way, a precise strike because I have panache. So that is 6 plus 3, 9 points of piercing damage.
Okay. She still does get the sword out. We'll use a second interact action to apply poison to it from her bandolier. And then she will attempt to hit none other than our beloved Twinkle Toes. Starting off strong with a natural 20. So,
Uh-oh.
go ahead and roll me a fortitude save.
Oh. 28.
28, you say.
Oh, no. Sorry. I was reading my reflex. 24.
Still passes.
Okay.
That's going to be... 9 plus... It's going to be 23 points of slashing damage.
Oh my god.
It's a crit. It was a crit.
It was a crit.
Still though.
But that is the end of her turn. And
Also, really quick, I did just read the actual rules of attack of opportunity. It was an interact action because that's not on the list of triggers. It's manipulate and then other things, not interact. So if that was an interact action to pull or to draw a weapon.
The interact action has the manipulate trait.
Oh, that's weird.
yeah,
Okay.
it's a... Those are... Manipulate action. Yeah. Yep. That would make sense to me.
It's that way because they want attack of opportunity to be very all-encompassing. With you move anything from your body off of your body or move anything around you, you're going to provoke.
Cool.
It is now Oski's turn. Oski, your friends are doing great. What would you like to do?
Yeah, so
wanna
the biggest question about whether or not I get a turn is, can Oski stand under Kashak? Or no?
Totally.
Yeah.
I'm 10 feet up on the wall.
Absolutely.
That is the whole
Okay,
point
well-
of this, if it's being a thing. Yeah.
Well, okay. I'm not gonna...
Accept it. Accept it.
Yep.
He doesn't need to stand up when he's on the wall. He can kind of like flagpole it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's like Spider-Man almost. You know, like one hand on.
Sure.
ceiling.
Nope, I'm not gonna question it. That's...
See?
So
He has
Oski goes to
specialty.
underneath Kashak, first action.
You can't see it in the icon, but his picture is literally him, like, sticking to a
Yeah,
thing.
he's on a tree trunk, like using his bow.
He's got
He's
sticky
cramped.
toes.
He's cramped into tighter spaces than the distance between Oski's head and the ceiling. He's cramped into some small spaces.
Second action, Oski will avert his gaze, and then third action, he will enter Everstand stance. So he like gets behind his shield, and that's his whole turn.
Okay. It's the basilisk's turn. It's gonna come rolling out down to here.
Okay.
I think it's gonna look at Kashak again. So Kashak, go ahead and give me a fortitude save.
Yeah, I have averted my gaze, so I will
Yeah.
receive a +2 on this.
Absolutely.
Okay, that is a 26.
Fine. It's the end of
Chilling.
its turn. Twinkletoes, you are up.
Hey, I can't hit the basilisk, can I?
I
I'm
can
here.
try. It has some cover. You start your turn within visual distance. I need you to roll me a fortitude save.
Okay, cool. We'll do that first. 23.
23. Feeling all right.
All right. Actually, I'm gonna keep that dice since it did a good job. I'm gonna swing twice at this lady.
Okay, go ahead and roll it for me.
First one is gonna be with the sheath. So it's a thwack.
Okay.
Whack 'em.
That's another 31 to hit.
That is a hit.
All right.
All right.
That is 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
This one is going to be a strike with the sword part of the cane. And this is going to be a confident finisher.
Okay.
Sorry, math with the -4. That's a... Oh, gosh. The -4 is screwing me up. Okay. 26 to hit.
That's a hit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Flat-footed too.
Oh, she's flat-footed too. So this is 5d6, and I'm going to use my reaction of this turn to do a dose of poison.
Okay.
Fortitude save on her part.
Nice. Use their weapons against them.
Okay.
Oh. That's an 18 exactly.
That's a seed.
Oh,
Rough.
Okay,
I
well
was
that
worried
was
there for a second.
15 points of damage.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
she is having a bad time.
And third action, I'm gonna avert my gaze. Oh, I
Okay.
forgot to add my +2 to my fortitude save earlier.
I
Also,
didn't matter. But good to keep in mind.
yes.
Um,
I'm gonna make a note of that.
Okay. This lass. It's gonna move down here,
Oh, great.
Ringing the bell.
and she's gonna start rummaging through a box at the bottom of the floor.
Yeah. That was inevitable.
I've never liked someone less than her.
Yep.
She hasn't hurt any of you yet.
She's done two very malicious things to me. I don't like her.
But she hasn't
You
stabbed.
personally do.
Yeah, me personally.
That's her turn. Basra, you're up.
Stoke, avert. So let me explain. Sustain my spell, obviously. I'll avert my gaze. Don't want to just say the 2 words. And then
Who is stoked right now? Is it Oski?
it's Olski, yep.
Okay, good.
I like how you
I'll be-
shortened everything and then went back to re-explain the fact that you shortened everything.
Yeah. It felt a little rude. Let's see. I just don't know what to do for my third action. I don't want to block Sheethra there.
I will always allow a one-action interact to cry.
I thought crying was free. Or is that peeing yourself that's free?
I will
No,
say-
that's in first edition.
I will say Sheethra doesn't seem like not a lot of space. You know what I mean? She'd have
You
to
know,
tumble
I
through
know.
2 different creatures. So
No, I know exactly what I'm doing. Casting guidance on Olski. There we go.
That seems
stoked and guided.
that seems appropriate. Yeah, for sure.
Yep. So Bastard's gonna look away, but
It's +2 to damage.
plus
3. Yeah.
Plus
Three.
3 to
three.
damage.
Yep.
We're getting into the big boy levels now.
Oh yeah.
That is the end of your turn, though, Bastro. Correct?
Correct.
Kashak, roll me a fortitude save.
Can do. I have my gaze averted. That is a 30.
You feel fine?
Nice.
I don't need it to hit every time. I just need it to work once.
Having read Slowed and what it might do, and some forums on slowed versus stunned, I'm slowed until I'm not. So we will see how long that is based on the creature's effects and how long I'm supposed to be slowed for, or how long.
Yeah, I thought you were already done.
If it doesn't say, doesn't the condition decrease by 1 at the end of each turn? Isn't
That
the
is
sort of...
that happens if it is listed in the condition, like Frightened says that. But both slowed and stunned do not inherently decrease as time goes on.
Ah, I do have a duration. I do have a
Okay.
duration. Yes.
You have a duration.
okay.
There are two different abilities that this creature has. One is the thing that it actively does, and the other is the thing that happens if you start your turn and can see it. So it's listed under one of them and not the other. But I do have the duration.
Okay. And you're just going to use the same duration for both?
With the way I'm reading this, that makes sense. Yes.
Okay. I'm going to first action avert my gaze, and I think second action I'm going to hunt the basilisk.
Okay.
High impact gameplay.
It's gonna be a high impact if you ever hit this basilisk. She doesn't like Twinkle Toes for some reason. Just some bad blood between the two, I guess. So she's going to attempt to stab her. As
We
any
did the same amount of damage to each other.
as any reasonable adult would solve their issues with swords.
Yeah.
What else?
It's on fire today, man, I'm telling you. That is going to be... Where is it? There it is. 35 to hit.
That's a crit.
Oh, no.
For my reaction, Glimpse of Redemption, Oski's gonna shout out, "We know that you have some nefarious deeds with Twinkle Toes. Repent, do not seek any further harm to her family." So, Resistance 8, Twinkle Toes, and the Rogue is enfeebled 2 until the end of her next turn, after this attack.
Oski always reminds me of like a very enthusiastic like pastor, like repent your sins, fellow mortals.
That's called playing a champion, my friend.
Not
It's
as
just a
bad
real
this
team.
time. Only 17 points of damage this go
That's
round.
great.
Wait, 17 minus 8, so 9?
Yeah, whatever his minus is, it's 17 before that.
Big.
So,
9
yeah.
points on a crit. Let's go.
Not bad at all. She's enfeebled too, but she's going to slap at you again.
Okay.
Oof. I'm only doing the math because it might be relevant. It definitely doesn't hit. I just want to make sure it's not a crit fail.
Critical fumble.
Yeah. That's 8. Yeah, 10. Just roll a 10.
I already used my reaction to poison her. I can't do opportunity post.
Yep.
Yeah. Sucks.
That's okay.
Well, she didn't hit you again. She will, however.
Look at me being honest.
Look at you.
Wow.
She'll use her last action to poison her weapon again. Seems legit. Then Oski.
All
You're up,
right,
my guy.
Fortitude save.
Fortitude save, please.
All right. I did avert my gaze, so I've got a +2. Hero point, that natural 3.
It is
I
slow
think
stuff.
it's a good call.
Oh, God. I think I fail. It's a 21. Natural
Your
3 to
gaze
a natural
averted?
6.
You're guided, by the way.
On this one, you're actually fine.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Wow, good hero point economy. Cool.
And technically, Ben, you didn't use your guidance.
Well, I didn't want to. I purposely
Yeah.
am saving it for my attack.
Nice.
Sounds good.
So use my
Risking
hero
his
points.
own body to
Yeah,
improve his
that was a-
attacking. That's a soldier right
That's-
there. That's a hero.
I'm making my case for a hero of Absalom here. I want to be like Twinkletopes and Bastro.
Almost hero point worthy, as it were. You know, I'm not
Ooh.
saying. I'm just saying.
Now here's the question, though. This might be the fly in the proverbial ointment.
Is this the crunch?
You
What?
avert your gaze, and your gaze remains averted until the start of your next turn. And by the wording of the basilisk, a creature within 30 feet that the basilisk can see starts its turn. They have to roll.
Then hold on, no, because
what's
then
the point of
averting your
averting
gaze, averting your gaze literally is useless. Then that cannot be how that works.
It's not meant for the basilisk. It's meant for Medusas.
Well, that's also not entirely true because this thing has a passive thing that happens at the start of your turn. It also has an active thing that it can do on its turn.
Oh wow. Okay, well then I'm never averting my gaze because that's just a waste. That really is that how that works? That sucks.
So unfortunately, that does drop you to a 19, which is a
I-
fail.
Feels so crappy though.
Yeah,
really?
that feels like there's.
Read the text of when it affects again. I'm sorry.
Petrifying Glance. The trigger is a creature within 30 feet that the basilisk can see starts its turn. The effect is that they must attempt a fortitude save.
Yeah, it's pretty cut and dry. Your gaze remains
Yeah,
averted
that-
until the start of your next turn. Then your
Yeah,
turn
I agree
starts,
with Jared.
and then it's the passive.
Man, that
It
sucks. so
sucks.
much.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's terrible. It's awful
That
design,
sucks.
but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, kill this thing.
Yeah, gotta kill this thing quick.
Oski will use a guided attack on
Oski, you are
the rogue
slowed
right in front of
one.
him. Yep.
It doesn't affect you this turn.
It doesn't?
Does not.
Why wouldn't it?
Because the effect is taking place after you start your turn. Slowed one at the start of your turn removes an action.
Oh, okay, cool.
So you have all of your actions this turn.
Oh, but because it was the free one when I opened the door, I hadn't started my turn yet. Gotcha.
Cool. So yeah, guided attack. He's bashing his shield out on this rogue. Oh, out of the box. Natural one. Oh my god. Second attack. He's gonna do it again unless there's a reaction. Not guided. You know what? Different dice. Okay. All right. 26 to hit.
There you
That's
go.
a hit.
All right, with Stoke the Heart. That is, oh man, I'm rolling horribly. That's almost minimum damage. 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. She's looking real beat up.
Third action, he will raise his shield
She is
this
looking
time.
not healthy, as they say.
That's my turn.
Okay. It is the basilisk's turn. It'll start by taking a bite at Oski.
Will I get some cover here?
Yes, you get a
Okay.
+2.
Okay.
26.
Miss.
Okay.
Wait, it's huge. What?
It then
I got +2 for cover.
The cover is
I got my
sick,
shield
yeah.
up. Yeah.
The cover's awesome.
then looks up at Kashak.
It's always me. My gaze is averted. My gaze is averted.
I still need you to roll a very important fortitude save.
My gaze.
If he turns
Facts.
to stone and falls off the wall,
Averted.
does he break?
Yikes.
Yeah.
Oh no!
If a lizard falls off a wall from made of stone and no one's around to catch him, do I have to bring in a new character?
Yes.
19
Nice.
You're fine.
or like a 30 billion.
You're doing
Let's go.
great, buddy. You're doing
Nice.
great. That's its turn.
I've rolled above 15 on all of those. I'm so due for a natural one soon.
I only need it to work once. Twinkle toes.
All right. I'm gonna start by doing a quick little performance. To
Is this
boost my own morale and also the teammates who can see me. I guess
Is this a fascinating or a regular performance?
regular performance.
Okay.
So it just needs to beat the will DC of an observer.
Yes. Ooh, I could have averted my gaze for this. You know, that's interesting. I'll keep that in mind.
That's funny.
Absolutely, you could.
All right.
And we would welcome you spending
Wait, this
an
is a
action of your
visual.
turn.
This is a visual effect, right? Okay.
Yeah, because I'm doing an acrobatics trick for sure.
Okay.
Oh, the masks provide some kind of. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, but an observer can also be
That's
one
true.
of my teammates.
It's true. My
Yeah.
gaze is averted, but you know.
Am I an observer of my own feats of amazement?
It's a rather
We're not gonna go
metaphysical
there. You have
question.
plenty of other targets. Let's just roll it. Let's
If
just
there
roll
are
it and start
mirrors,
there.
yes. Okay.
We'll just roll it and start
27.
there. 20. Oh,
O- Oski's shield is a mirror.
yeah, you
That-
beat somebody. You beat somebody's will DC. It's
Cool.
somebody's will DC.
Wait.
How often is that?
I don't think
rolling?
any of you have a plus 17 to your will save. So,
Nope.
I'm actually not far off.
but still.
Yeah.
Yes. Well,
That's fun.
that was my first action. My second action, I'm going to slash this woman
Yeah, go
in
for
front
it.
of me.
Please. I
This
actually
is-
highly encourage it.
This is not a confident finisher. This is a precise strike.
Okay.
$27 to hit.
Oh, that's a hit. Yeah, for sure.
Yeet.
Which d6s do I want? Do some clingy die. 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. Okay.
Third action, I am averting my gaze.
You rolled the fortitude save, right?
Nope.
Please do.
No +2. This is the passive one, right?
Yeah, this
Yep.
is the passive one.
25.
You're fine.
I'll do it.
Nice.
Thank you. And I am saving my reaction in case it looks at me and I need to roll it again. Because I have some dope, lucky reaction.
This rogue, having sufficiently fished the hammer out of the box, strikes the pipe, and you can hear that is a distinctly different tone than
Oh.
the pipes of downstairs.
Okay. That.
But that is her turn. Bastor, you're up.
Faster will sustain Stoke the Heart for Ulski. He will stride 5, 10, 15, 20. He'll stay right there. And he'll avert his gaze.
Okay.
And that'll be his 3 actions.
Kashak, roll me a fortitude save.
Okay, doke. Unaverted.
Yep.
27.
You're fine.
Rocks. This rocks. He will avert his gaze once more, and then he will strike. He will shoot an arrow at the basilisk.
Okay. It is also going to get a little bit of cover.
That's fine. It is my hunted target.
Actually, no, you have a bow. There's no way that you can't just sidle to the side. Yeah, it doesn't have cover against you.
All right. 29 to hit.
That is a regular hit.
Okay.
Nice.
Incoming DiMaggio.
Give me that juicy ranger
Juicy
damage.
Joe DiMaggio.
I rolled all 2s, so that is
Juicy
that
indeed.
is 6 points of piercing damage and 2 points of precision piercing for 8 total.
Oof.
All right, yeah, you stick this thing like right behind like one of its legs. You see that just like starts shaking. The spine's all just as it like growls.
Rattle,
deep in
rattle,
its
rattle,
chest.
rattle, rattle.
It is
And that is-
upset.
That is my turn.
Okay.
Still laughing about Dan saying basilisk like 10 times.
This basilica right here is quite angry.
This
Whatever
Blizzard
it's called.
Just getting absolutely dragged. Well, I think this this rogue right here is going to exchange pen knives with a pen pal, Twinkletoes. But she doesn't quite understand the concept and is taking it literally, so she will try to stab you.
So she's stabbing her. Okay.
Yeah.
As long as we're on the same page.
No, we're actually flirting right now. She's writing me a love letter.
Well, they say that combat is in fact a dance, and dancing is a good form of flirting, so there is some transitive property.
There's definitely a lot of tension here. Whether it's
Oh, yeah.
sexual or not, like, we're not sure.
There's also a lot of tension in her blade as she stabs it into you with a 30.
That does hit.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a 42.
Right. That's enfeebled 2 still, right? Because she's still enfeebled 2.
Yep.
Okay. We'll trigger my reaction. Oski will say, "Stop now, you accursed rogue! Didn't you hear me last turn?" You get resistance 8 and still enfeebled 2.
I said this 6 seconds ago.
Ignore this.
It's a 20 fortitude save.
20 on the foot? Yeah, you're fine. 15 minus the 8, so 7.
7.
7
Nice.
points of damage. Second action, she will draw out the last of her poison, apply it, and third action, attack. Hmm. 14.
Misses.
Yeah, but not quite a crit miss, right?
Nope. My shield is not
Mm.
raised. Also, no. Yeah, no. It wouldn't anyway. That would still just make
I seem to roll way too well on the first attacks and then terribly on the second attacks with her.
And then you're rolling very high and then very low.
Yeah. Oski, roll me a fortitude save.
All right, come on.
And this is the first turn that you are, in fact,
Oh,
slowed Uno.
yeah, 19.
Oh, no. Oh no, Oski.
Actually, I have a very important question. Is this a... No, it wouldn't matter. No, it would. Is this a magical effect? I don't think so.
How is it not?
Yes, it is.
It is. Then I am starting my turn. I have my reaction again. I would like to use a reaction I have not yet used on the network. It's called Warding Sign, and it's a reaction I get from my background of being cursed. So you see the tattoos on the side of Oski's head begin to like wriggle and manipulate, almost like going into his eyes to ostensibly avert his gaze in a way, as he gets a +2 to raise that to a 21.
That's a pass.
Wow, that's
Yes.
cool as hell.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
However,
so
your
the,
tattoos just like cover your eyeballs almost. Like
yeah,
with
they
those
can like
things on it.
feel. Yeah, they can like feel this magic trying to penetrate, and they like block his eyes.
Awesome.
So
Gross,
two things.
I love it.
One, I'm gonna give you a hero point for having made that character decision. Two, please declare that you're using it in the future before you roll.
All right,
What's a reroll, isn't it?
No, it's just a +2.
Oh, it's just a +2.
Yeah. Please declare that you're using it before you roll, before you find out the result of your roll.
Yes, sorry,
Yes. No,
meant to
it's
ask if it
super
was a
cool and
magical
it
effect.
is perfect for this, which is why I'm giving you the hero point. Just going forward.
But
just going forward.
point noted.
Yeah.
So slowed. So I've only got 2 actions.
No point.
First action, he is going to bash out with his shield in Everstand stance at the rogue. Not guided, but still stoked. Ooh, that might be a crit. That's a 31. There's a chance.
It's unfortunately not a crit, but it is a
Flat-footed.
hit.
No, flat-footed though. Flat-footed.
You're literally off by 1 for the crit.
Oh,
Okay. All right. That's okay. All right. Better damage than last time.
Yeah, Twinkle-
15 points of damage.
Twinkletoes has been 1 away from a crit for like 3 attacks.
you added that
15.
+3, right?
Yeah, that's with whatever
Stoked.
it's called, stoked. Yeah,
Yeah.
so 15 points of bludgeoning damage as the
Oof.
shield comes in.
Yeah, you slam her. You just hear the straight into the back of her shoulder, it just crunches, and she almost staggers over and hits the ground. But she's last of her strength. She stands back up.
And Oski, feeling very sort of lethargic at the moment, will second action raise his shield, and that's the end of his turn.
Okay. The balsamic will take its turn. It's going to bite out at Oski again. Natural one. It's a good thing I didn't use that on Twinkletoes. Kashak, buddy. It's had its eye on you.
Me. My gaze is averted.
Mm-hmm.
Natural 20.
You're fine.
That's incredible.
Oh my god, I cannot roll below a 15 on this thing. I am using all of my luck right now.
Twinkletoes. Go ahead and roll me a fortitude save.
Me. All right. 22. Oh, gaze is averted. 24. Oh wait, it doesn't matter.
Gaze
for
is
that.
not averted, but you're still fine.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna. I still have panache at the moment. I'm going to. Stabby stab. No, I'm gonna thwack. I'm gonna thwack.
Okay.
Wacky thwack.
Thwacky
Don't
thwack.
talk
Whack
back.
instead of stab stab.
Yeah.
I want a stabby stab or thwacky thwack this turn.
This is a precise strike.
As it should be.
29.
Okay, how much damage?
Let me see. 12 points of damage.
Would you like to... Well, this is something that I've decided that I want to start doing. Because at the start of this campaign, we all agreed that you wouldn't take the non-lethal penalty for attacking. And I think we talked about that on the channel.
Mm-hmm. We have.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But there have been a couple of occasions where people have been, in the single-digit healths, and you all have done, 20, 30 plus points of
Yeah.
damage to them,
Just
where it
obliterated
just
people.
doesn't make sense. So there's going to be a range. We're doing a little bit of homebrew here, but there's going to be a range. It's going to be similar to, the negative constitution system from Pathfinder 1st Edition, but I'm obviously altering it for the health pools of 2nd Edition creatures. So if you get within that range, I'm going to ask you, are you trying to kill them or not? So Twinkletoes, are you trying to kill them or not?
Yeah, I am.
Oh.
She dies. You stab her straight through the gut, you twist the blade, and just
No,
rip
but
it out.
she thwacked her. I
Oh,
thought.
that's true. I did thwack her.
Each crack open her skull.
Yeah, just straight
Damn it.
right across. You hear that just breaking a bone under the heft of the swing. She crumples. She is officially dead.
It's Basilisk time, y'all.
It is.
It's
I am
Basso
going
Clock.
to. I'm going to step to here, and third action, I'm going to confident finisher.
Are you not slowed?
No.
Man, have you hit
No,
every
it's-
single one?
It's
Jeez.
Polsky and
You're
Kashal.
also not averting your gaze.
That's a good point.
It seems
Okay.
pretty laser focused on Kashak. I don't know how much you want to test that, but it seems pretty locked in.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna stay here and confident finisher.
Okay, it's gonna get a little cover on the melee from
That's
that wall.
okay. That's okay.
Just a little
It's a
bit.
confident finisher for a reason.
Yeah.
It's a 31 to hit.
Oh, yes.
That's a hit. Oh yeah, that's a hit.
Take him down.
Excuse me while I just grab my handful of dice.
Oh, it's gotta feel so good.
It does. It really does. Oh, one of them is cocked. Okay. 6, 12, 17 points of damage.
Oof. Okay. Noted.
And third
poke it?
action, I'm going to avert my gaze.
Yeah, you just stab it straight through like it's open mouth. You poke out through one of its cheeks, and it just roars at you, bellowing. Did not like that at all. This person, you hear another 2. So last turn it was a ding. This turn you hear a ding, ding. After she waited a little bit, and that is her turn.
I bet she's just ordering Uber Eats or something.
Yeah, obviously.
You have a collect call from the Copperhand Hideout. Would you like to accept the charges?
The first one meant strangers have infiltrated. The second one meant, oh gosh, one's down.
So you do in fact know, and Gribbs told you, that the first single hit means that somebody is here. But you also know that this is a very clearly different tone.
Yeah.
So there's
it means
some
third
other
floor.
information being.
Delineating like what room it's coming from. The rooms sound
Probably.
different.
Yeah.
And then obviously this secondary turn is conveying another message. You're not sure of what that message might be.
Should have asked Gribbs.
Means we found Eliana. That's what the 2 hits mean.
Bastro, go ahead and roll me a fortitude save.
That's what 2 ones mean.
Bastro. And my gaze isn't averted. Hooray. Yeah, 1 sec. Since I have no dice, I gotta type stuff out. Make sure.
Somebody get this man some dice.
Right. Hero point, because that's a natural 1. God,
A good call. Only going to be good hero point economy from here.
God damn. Okay, 22. That's perfect.
Feel all right?
Incredible hero point economy.
That's
fantastic
as
hero.
good as it's gonna get.
Delightful.
As good as it's gonna get for me.
You may take the rest of your turn.
Yeah, first action sustain for Oski. Second action, I'm going to cast Stoke on Twinkle Toes. I'm going to look around the corner and just be like, Twinkle Toes, you got this. And then I'm going to peek my head back out around the corner, and then I'm going to avert my gaze.
Shah?
That's my turn.
Alright. Gaze aversion. It does not apply. Wait. Right? Yeah.
Correct.
It's the beginning of my turn. Oh, come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. 22.
I love it.
You're fine.
Unreasonable.
Still slowed 1,
Kish.
but you're fine.
Yeah, still slowed 1. Very slow. He will strike and then avert his gaze. So let's do the strike first. Oof. Is that 20?
Fortunately, your arrow glances off the tough hide of this creature. Just watches it, like, kind of wriggles, and the writhing motion just gives that proper angle for its scales to just scrape along the arrow.
I'm so terrified of this second failure on the Petrifying Gaze that I'm so happy I rolled a natural 5 on the attack and not on the Fortitude save.
Yeah.
I'm ecstatic. I missed. It's fine. It's fine. I'm ecstatic. I'm so psyched. And he'll avert his gaze, like tucking his arm to the side, and he'll kind of see through the doorway, like Sheethra is trying to poke her way past Bastro into the room. And for now,
Go ahead
he's
and roll
going
me a
to...
fortitude save for Sheethra now.
Oh.
Wait, yeah. Think so.
Yeah.
Then.
Oh my god, so he looks back at Sheethra, and she's dead. No, I'm kidding.
A statue.
That is a 16, though. I'm sure she's slowed 1 now.
She slowed 1, but she hasn't been doing anything, so.
Yeah, she'll kind of be poking Bast, and Bast, like on your leg, you can feel her scales, and he just, in Uruxi, is just like, no, not yet. Let us handle it for now, Sheether. This creature is dangerous.
Okay.
But Dad,
is-
I want to help.
But Dad, let me be free.
Not bad.
That is the end of his turn.
Oski,
That is the end of their turn, excuse me. I'll include her.
go ahead and roll me a fortitude save.
All right, come on. I haven't rolled above a 6 on any of these.
Now it's your time.
Oh, it's technically above a 6, I guess.
So,
That's a 21. It's a 21.
You still slowed 1, but you're not any worse.
All right. He's going to, in the heat of battle, be like, Twinkle Toes, is it all right if I'm right here in front of you?
Yeah.
And he's gonna have. Oh, this is actually interesting. He's gonna step and raise his shield. That's his whole turn.
we
Step,
put on the mask.
raise, shield.
Oh, that's right. The mask is on the ground now. No, he still wants to raise his shield though. That's my turn. Yeah, being slowed 1 sucks.
It sucks. I was just recently lamenting about how action economy dependent Kashaka is. He needs so many actions on so many different turns, and it is horrible.
Yeah.
Oski, go ahead and roll me a fortitude save.
Oh, you're looking at me now. Uh-oh.
Oh, it's because you didn't avert your gaze either. Uh-oh.
Oh my god! I'm in trouble. That's a dirty 20. I haven't rolled double digits or above an 8 on any of these fortitude saves.
You still have a reaction?
I do, but I didn't say I used it. Crap.
He hasn't said whether it passes yet or not. That's the thing.
He asked me to
It's gotta be
roll
before
save
the roll.
before I roll.
Yeah.
I already
Yeah.
rolled.
Oh, okay.
It fails. I mean, because he's not doing the passive one. This is the
Yeah,
active one.
using it when you have a rough idea of what the DC is, and then using it after you find out what you roll is.
Yeah, I just wasn't
Yeah.
thinking, but I can't use it.
You all watch as Oski's body, already slowed, begins turning to stone. He becomes petrified in front of your eyes.
I have no idea what that means. Am I dead? I literally don't know what that means.
So,
It does not mean you're dead.
you are not dead.
Is there a condition I can look up, Will, or should I not be
Petrified.
looking anything up?
Petrified.
Okay.
Petrified. You have been turned to stone. You can't act,
Oh,
nor can you sense anything. You become an object with bulk, double your normal bulk.
Don't you objectify me?
AC 9,
You are an object now, though, so.
hardness 8, the same current hit points you had when you were alive. You don't have a broken threshold, but there, theoretically, is a way to turn you back into flesh. If the
If
statue
the statue...
is destroyed, you immediately die. While petrified, your mind and body are in stasis. You do not age or notice the passage of time.
Hey, what
Hero
the
point!
hell?
I had a hero point! It's too late for that, right?
Can you heroic recovery if you're about to die as a statue? I might save it for that.
You can. Anytime you're going to die, I suppose.
You
can
like
do
don't
it.
smash when you fall on the ground? Yeah, I would definitely save it for heroic recovery then.
Damn it, I'm not thinking about what I have. Moving too quick.
This is fun.
Look
Correct.
You know, I
Yes.
gotta give you credit, Will. I've been mocking you that Oski can't die, and you've now tried drowning me. You've tried petrifying me. You're getting creative here.
What can I say?
You took it as a challenge.
Yeah.
See,
Is Oski's square occupiable?
it is.
Perhaps by
I feel
perhaps
like
by
no.
Well,
a medium lizard who occupies mostly the ground.
that's tough because there's now a corpse under Oski's body, which is now a statue.
Oh yeah, there's no way. There's no way.
Yeah. A lot going on in that square.
And I would assume that none of you want to actively fight in a square where you could topple Oski over. So I would say you can pass through it without any issue, but you cannot end your turn in that square.
Of course, it's the square, right in the middle of the room, the direct center of the room.
Of course, right?
Twinkletoes, you watch Oski petrify in front of your eyes. What would you like to do?
But I don't have time for that, so instead...
Ain't got time to cry over you, Oski.
Can I get to the mask?
Sure, yeah, I don't see why not.
Okay, can I take an interact action to get the mask? For my first action?
Sure, it's an interact action to get the mask into your hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, interacts take it off, interacts put it on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm deciding whether I want to put it on or whether I want to give it to like Bastro or something. I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna use my second action to put it on.
I think it's best.
If you're going toe to toe with this thing, I think you should put it on.
Okay. Fair enough. Third action, I'm gonna move to here.
Honest question, can she stab them through the bars of that cage since it's unlocked? Like, could she just walk in there and then not have to be flanked, you know?
You have to tumble through because the door is on the top of the basilisk is blocking the door.
Or
Oh, I thought the basilisk came from here straight to here.
No, it
That
came,
one-
the door was up here.
The door is
Okay.
the topmost
Okay.
square.
Yeah.
It's currently.
well,
activating
that's
it.
fine with me. Can I tumble through to there for my third action?
Sure, you can certainly try.
Oh,
Okay.
there we go.
Oh, that would be huge.
That would be perfect.
Actually, would it? I don't even know.
27.
That makes it.
Yeah, and I have
Yeah, I can-
Panache. That's my turn.
Okay. Bastard, go ahead
This
and roll
sucks.
me a fortitude save.
Slowing a spellcaster, man, that's horrible.
A natural one again! Oh! 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 What? Roll 20? Okay, what happened?
You slowed one?
That's it? Okay.
No
I
crit
mean, I can
fail.
live with that. It's a critical failure,
Yeah.
but
You're just slowed.
okay, it's fine. But still,
doesn't,
start my
doesn't it take does not take effect this turn?
okay. I guess that's better than what his other ability might have done if I had crit failed that one. But I'm not even
Yeah.
gonna think about that. Okay, so I still have 3 actions. That's fine. First action, I'm going to sustain. I cast Stoke on Kashak, right?
You cast it
No.
on Oski.
On Twinkle
On
Toes.
Oski. Okay, I'm not gonna sustain Oski's. He's useless at this point. No offense, Ben.
You
But,
certainly could.
Twinkle Toes, I'm going to cast Stoke on you.
I'm already
You're
stoked. I'm stoked.
Were you?
You
Yeah, you stoked me last turn.
I must have completely forgotten about that round. So Kashak, you're not stoked.
Nope.
Okay, you are stoked now. Second action, I will cast. Did I cast guidance on you, Twinkle Toes? Then okay, you're guided now.
What
and
does
then
that
third
do?
action, it's you get +1 to any attack roll or save or anything that requires a check, really. And then third action, I will avert my gaze.
okay? Kashak, roll me a fortitude save.
All right. It's big time. It's money time, baby. It's big money time. It's never been more big money time. It's big money time right now, more so than it's ever been. I may have spoken too soon. It appears that it's not big money time.
Uh-oh.
I rolled a natural 1.
Oh my god.
You
So what happened?
are still slowed 1.
Cool.
Oh.
Sick.
Okay, cool. So it's not the okay. So
It's the
passive
active
one,
ability.
yeah,
the
the
active
passive
ability
one
is-
isn't that bad. Okay, it's just
Yeah.
slowed. But like,
So what the hell been rolled? I hate you so much. Alright, so you guys
I
it just
don't know if
resets
it's
the
gonna get
duration.
worse.
That's true.
Oh, maybe.
Got me all scared. I was turning to stone if I failed the passive one. I will,
There is nothing that you think that would negate that. It can always be a poison track, my friend.
That's true. I will strike, first and foremost. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Sure.
Frickin' natural 3 for an 18. And then he will avert his gaze.
Okay. Bosuke
Yeah.
is no longer in the initiative.
Okay. That's my whole turn.
All of it. That was your part.
I'm so frickin' perplexed by this fight. Like, what? Just what?
The basilisk is going to bite out at Twinkletoes. 29 to hit.
That hits.
It's going to be 12 points of piercing damage.
Not looking too hot, guys.
Kashak. Roll me a fortitude save.
Alright, gaze averted. Nice. 27.
Fine.
Thank God I not wanted the passive.
Twinkletoes, go ahead and take your turn.
Hey,
you're guided.
I am going to first action. I am going to thwack the monster with the sheath. This is a precise strike. That's the word. Precise. It's a 30.
30 is going to hit. Go ahead and roll
Noise.
damage.
10 points of piercing damage. I haven't been adding my strength this entire time. That's 11 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
I keep forgetting that I have a strength bonus now because I did it. Okay. This one is a confident finisher with the blade.
Okay.
That's cocked. 23.
It's a hit.
Nice.
3 more dice. There's 2 sixes in there. Okay. 12.
And you're stoked, by the way.
Ooh, right. Oh, and I had guidance as well, and I forgot about that. Sorry. Stoke gives me +3.
+3,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So, 6, 12, 15, 19, 20, 23 points of damage.
Okay. This thing is starting to look very bloody. You put holes in its hide, slashes along its legs. One of its cheeks is ripped open, so it's just kind of flapping on the side.
Cool. This
Still
one's
looking
gonna be a
messed up.
fascinating performance on it.
Okay.
That's a natural 20.
Critical success.
I don't think there is a critical six. Oh wait, yes there is. There is for a fascinating performance.
What?
34 total, by the way.
What's the critical effect on that?
Oh, it's you must critically succeed in order to fascinate it if you're in combat, but I don't because of my skill. That's the thing. Yeah, it's
There
just
is none.
fascinated. It's fascinated. Yeah. It gains the incapacitation trait. Oh no, my performance skill gains the incapacitation trait.
None of this matters for your panache, right? You get your panache regardless
yeah, I get
of
my
whether you
panache
succeed or crit.
regardless. Yeah.
And incapacitate means that this creature has to be like significantly lower level than we are, because that's how that works. And I imagine that that's not possible. So this might all be a pretty moot point here.
Okay,
Right.
well, I'm just trying to get it to like try to use its thing on me rather than anybody else.
Sure.
Basically.
Okay.
Right, because you're not slowed. Yeah.
Nope. And I've got the mask on.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, that was my third action.
Oski lights up a doobie.
A stone doobie
How?
with your
He's
He's
stone
getting
letter.
stoned. He's
Feeling
getting
stoned,
stoned.
bro.
There you go, EG.
So
There you go,
good.
EG.
She is going to draw a sword and attempt to tumble through.
Oh, get out of here.
What? Why? She's gonna fight. I don't know
Yeah.
what you expected.
Ring your little bells.
She's going to attempt to tumble through Twinkle Toes' square. Just have to find her thing. Okay. Ooh. That is a 27.
That passes.
She makes it through to the other side, and with her final action, she will attempt to stab you.
Okay.
With the short sword, that is going to be a 24.
That hits.
Okay. We'll hit for 13 points of piercing damage.
Oh! Okay.
Oof.
Guys, I'm really not looking good.
That is the end of her turn. Bastro, you are up. Go ahead and roll me a fortitude save.
Hate fortitude saves. $27. All good?
You're fine. Yeah.
Yeah. And 2 actions, I sustain both, so I do nothing. You just see his head like straining, like a few veins bulging on his forehead as he's trying to remain his 2 friends remain stoked.
So you're not averting your gaze.
I am
Oh, wait.
slowed 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
you're not
mean,
averting your gaze.
Want to give me a free action to avert my gaze? I'll take it.
I
you know?
just want to make sure that you're not averting your gaze.
Yes, that is correct.
Shock. Roll me a fortitude save.
18 on fortitude save.
Slowed one.
So stupid. Let's strike. Let's avert our gaze. And that will end his turn.
Uh-oh.
I'm so
However, you do see that as he averts his gaze, he's trying to call Shithra to stay back, but Shithra is not having it. So she's going to stride up to you.
Okay.
Nobody puts Shithra in the corner.
And that is the end of
Threat
our turn.
is baby, so.
She is.
Basilisk bites out at Twinkle Toes. 25 to hit. Max damage. 20 points of piercing.
We're going down, and another year round, and sugar will go down swinging.
Yo, this is very bad.
This is not good.
Are you down? Are you dying one?
Yeah.
Kashak, roll me a fortitude save.
Okay. $16.
Gonna go ahead and end the episode there.
Oh.
Thank you all so much for joining us this week.
Oh no.
We'll be back next week and we'll see what happens. Have a good weekend, everybody. Stay safe if you're in the snow, and we hope to see you back here soon.
Stay nice if you're in Miami.